Hello everyone, my name is Olectralab and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, depending on whether or not you've been here before. And today we are going to be playing day 9, episode 9 of 1.20 Minecraft Survival Minecraft. And we have just found a village last episode in episode 8. And we've sort of set up a basic little camp over here. And we've got some basic resources, but I don't really want to build anything with any of the wood types that I have yet, because I much prefer to have a house which is sturdily constructed from resources that will not burn down in the event of a fire. Over here we've got some villagers. Let's see what trades this guy's got. 22 carrots he trades for an emerald. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to get that trade down later, but I'm going to dig up all of these crops over here. So we've got a mixture of wheat and carrots. So we've got 15 carrots. I'm just going to plant carrots all over this crop here, because this particular villager is going to trade us emeralds for them. Looks like I've got a potato here as well, and a beetroot. That's so random that there's so many different variations of crop in that one single farm. I didn't know you could have like 3 or 4 types of crop in the same farm block in a village, but now we know. I'm going to go ahead and plant some trees to start us off, because we're going to be wanting more wood later on. And the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. So actually, instead of planting 4 spruce trees like that, I think we should plant a double spruce tree, which will give us twice as much wood, I imagine. I think it's going to give us twice as much wood. Maybe less saplings, but definitely more wood. I've also got cherry saplings over here. I am going to go ahead and clear some of this land, because I want a nice flat area to just set up my tree farm for all of my wood types. No oak wood saplings, because we gave them up a while ago in exchange for more inventory space, but that is fine. I don't know if it's a good idea planting so many cherry trees so close together. Definitely not in real life, probably not in the game, but I'm going to do it anyway because I don't have much space and I want to get wood fast. Alright, this stuff can go away in the chest. Pumpkin farm and sugarcane farm, they can come a little bit later. I'm going to go and grind for some stone so that we may participate in the action of attaining cobblestone. I definitely need to craft tools, however. I'm going to take this cobblestone right here, and I'm going to take these oak logs. I'm going to craft all these into planks, and I'm going to get some sticks as well. I see there's a little hill over there, so I'm going to go ahead and start mining this hill. I would normally want to mine with an iron pickaxe, but simply because we haven't really done much mining yet, and I don't have very much iron, and I don't know when I'm going to encounter more iron, I am going to use the pickaxe just to get enough cobblestone to make a stone pick, and then I'm going to mine with the stone pick. Just like so. I'm also going to set up a crafting bench over here next to the mine so that we can craft tools. And I'm going to go ahead and use the stone pick. It may be slightly more painfully slow, but at least we'll still have a pickaxe later on if we don't encounter any more iron immediately to mine stuff like diamonds or gold or emeralds or anything like that. Looks like we've encountered some coal, but we do not need coal. We have enough coal at the moment. Well, obviously it's never enough coal, but we need cobblestone more because I really want to build a house. I would also like to build the house out of something a little bit nicer than cobblestone. I mean, cobblestone is usually my go-to whenever I'm building a house, or my first house at least. I pretty much always use cobblestone. But it is not the prettiest block. I would much rather use smooth stone or stone bricks. I think stone bricks definitely easier. Smooth stone looks a lot nicer, but it costs a lot more coal. I may as well actually get this coal right here, because I can use it to smelt down some of the cobblestone back into stone so that I can make stone bricks, which is going to give me a lot nicer house than what it would be if I just used cobblestone. Cobblestone is very, very basic, noob, very, very beginner block to use when constructing your first house. And we are going to try and make a nice fancy abode to dwell in, with which we want to be looking very nice and special. Don't know if that's the right word, probably not, that sounded a bit weird. I think all of this, I might just flatten this entire hill at some point in time, probably not in one mining session, but going to try and get rid of as much of it as I can, just so that we can get resources. Looks like we've already got a stack of cobblestone, which isn't really enough to build a decent sized house. I think I'm going to build the house sort of modularly, so I'll start out with a very basic sort of tiny house, and then maybe I'll just expand on it, going up and outwards and stuff whenever I have the required resources to do so. I would like to use oak logs probably as the corners of the house that I'm wanting to build. Even though they are flammable, they do look kind of nice. Also, maybe, I don't think I've ever really built a house in survival using the cobblestone walls, or just walls in general. I pretty much always use solid blocks for the wall instead of wall blocks, and I think it would be cool to finally build a house using walls as they were intended. Preferably, probably stone brick walls or something of that sort. We're still definitely beginner. Last episode I believe we crafted the iron leggings and iron boots, so we almost have a full set of iron. We're just missing the helmet. We could craft a gold helmet, I suppose. That could be good, and also it would, you know, give us a little bit of protection in the nether from the piglins and such, if we were to go there. But I don't think we're going to be wanting to go to the nether just yet. I don't really have any reason to go to the nether, other than maybe blaze rods, and I don't know if I wanted wither skulls or quartz, a little bit of experience exploring netherite perhaps, but that's sort of like late game stuff. And I believe netherite armor now in the 1.20 requires the netherite update, or no, not the netherite update, the netherite upgrade template type looking thing, in order to actually craft netherite armor with the blacksmithing table. So that's going to be a real interesting feature. I definitely don't want to make the mistake of using up my first smithing template and then I have no smithing template because I haven't duplicated it. And we're going to need a ton of diamonds before we're even going to be able to start duplicating netherite templates. And I think we need netherite templates not only for armor but also for tools. So it's going to be a real expensive thing to do. Alright. We have, I believe, a little over 3 stacks of cobblestone. Oh, look at those trees. Look at those beautiful trees growing over there. Plenty of delicious wood. We've got some more bamboo has just grown, so we can go ahead and plant that. We're now at double the amount of bamboo we had in the beginning. And I need to really craft a smelting center, so I'm going to actually use up one of my entire stacks of cobblestone to make furnaces. I know it sounds a little bit overkill, but we are going to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and clear out this area here because I want to make this top flat plateau into a nice space to build a house. I don't think this episode we're not going to get the house done. We're just sort of still collecting resources so that we're going to have enough resources to build a house. This is going to be all of my temporary setup area, so I'm going to go ahead and set up some furnaces over here and begin the smelting process of the cobblestone. I think we're going to need 8 different coal items inside the furnace to smelt each stack. We've got our first stone coming along, and we'll be able to craft that into stone bricks next episode. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day. Goodbye.